Good morning, everyone. Francis here from HyperScale Garage. Welcome back. We've just finished part 6 of the Viva build. Apologies in advance. We did have a bit of a problem with the camera running out of memory halfway through. However, that being said, we did manage to get most of the front console done. We now have the paddle shifters working appropriately, so as you click back and forth, the gears will switch. We have noticed that the steering column has to be out a little bit, like just a couple of turns for it to get enough throw to actually activate the gears. If the steering wheel is all the way in, again, the paddles don't quite have enough throw to flip the one shaft all the way over. However, that was an interesting discovery, so that's all working. I did have one T-shaped cross in backwards, which caused one of the gears to not mesh. I finally figured that one out. That was when I ran out of space on my camera. So anyway, so we don't see that, but at the end of the day, it's all working out. This is a extraordinarily difficult model. It's the combination of the complexity of the actual build and the instructions, again, where they show you the what, but not the how. Attention to detail is critical. Like the last two sections, I made a minor error. Well, obviously not that minor, but I made an error which compounded down the road. So again, as the reviews I read, is like, make sure you cover everything is right before you move on to the next, because once this thing is fully assembled, there's just no chance of getting back into there. The density of parts in the sections that we're working on are such that it's very difficult to take apart. Even like the error I mentioned with the cross, it took me probably 20 minutes of unassembling and reassembling to get it right. But once it was right, then everything else just snapped into place. So again, attention to detail. Take your time, look at the diagrams as many times as you have to, and then move forward. So with that, all's well that ends well. Paddle shifters working, steering columns going up and down. We still have some wobbly parts that are obviously going to be connected to something else in the presumably not too distant future. And we'll just carry on. I know there's some suspension pieces to go on. I see some springs and wheels in the bag, so more to come. So at any rate, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the comments, and with that, we'll catch you on the next video. And as always, you guys have a great day.